同学，大家好，我是梁彩玲，欢迎大家收看我们英文检定2第4讲的节目。今天的题目是 Knowing how to dig。首先我们看一下课程重点。有一位犯下重案关在监狱里头的独生子，他要如何帮助年迈的父亲在他后院种番茄呢？这是一个引人入胜的故事，在令人拍案叫绝之余呢，同学们将学到法律案件的相关用法，同时是否也学会了决胜于千里之外的智慧了呢？也学会了美式的幽默哦。OK， 好，接着我们来看今天的 Be English。Be English。我大学时认识我太太。A. I knew my wife in college. B. I met my wife in college. 看完了 Be English， 我们要来做今天的 exercise listening comprehension。但是在听之前呢，我们会请 Dr. Culture 为我们做一个 introduction， 请同学们在听的时候注意一下 native speaker 的 intonation， 这个语调，还有省音，还有连音，还有母音的发音哦。
Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Culture. Here we have a family with some interesting problems. The son is in jail, and the father can't garden anymore due to his advanced age. We know this because the father has sent his only son a letter describing his problem. The father feels bad about not being able to garden, and is probably feeling even worse about growing this old. Obviously, the father has less serious problems than his son, however, unless, of course, he's a farmer. In fact, we really don't know much about the father, nor the son for that matter. Are they farmers, or did the father retire from the FBI and buy a house with a large plot of land? Did the father also spend time in jail, or is he the innocent bystander in the story? Did he know exactly what his son did to get put into jail? And where's the mother in all of this, who might bring a little more common sense to the family, especially to the father? Are they divorced, or has the mother long since passed away, which explains why the son really works hard to help his father? It's the only family he has left. And if the son is in prison for life, whatever he does, it will have to be done in prison. There aren't too many other options. However, for the father, there should be some other options for digging that plot of land to plant tomatoes. One option might be to use a tractor. And if he doesn't have one, then I can't imagine he's a farmer after all. Another option would be to hire someone, maybe a neighborhood kid who could use some extra spending money. Then again, if the neighbors knew the son was in prison or were victims of his crimes, I can understand why they might not want to have anything to do with the father. An old man lived alone in the country. He wanted to dig his tomato garden, but it was very difficult as the ground was hard. His only son, Fred, who used to help him, was in prison. The old man wrote a letter to his son and described his predicament. Dear Fred, I am feeling pretty bad because it looks like I won't be able to plant my tomato garden this year. I'm just getting too old to be digging up a garden plot. If you were here, all my troubles would be over. I know you would dig the plot for me. Love, Dad. A few days later, he received a letter from his son. Dear Dad, for heaven's sake, don't dig up that garden. That's where I buried the bodies. Love, Fred. At 4 a.m. the next morning, the FBI agents and local police arrived and dug up the entire area without finding any bodies. They apologized to the old man and left. That day, the old man received another letter from his son. Dear Dad, go ahead and plant the tomatoes now. That's the best I could do under the circumstances. Love, Fred. An old man lived alone in the country. He wanted to dig his tomato garden, but it was very difficult as the ground was hard. His only son, Fred, who used to help him, was in prison. The old man wrote a letter to his son and described his predicament. Dear Fred, I am feeling pretty bad because it looks like I won't be able to plant my tomato garden this year. I'm just getting too old to be digging up a garden plot. If you were here, all my troubles would be over. I know you would dig the plot for me. Love, Dad. A few days later, he received a letter from his son. Dear Dad, for heaven's sake, don't dig up that garden. That's where I buried the bodies. Love, Fred. At 4 a.m. the next morning, the FBI agents and local police arrived and dug up the entire area without finding any bodies. They apologized to the old man and left. That day, the old man received another letter from his son. Dear Dad, go ahead and plant the tomatoes now. That's the best I could do under the circumstances. Love, Fred.
好，看完了今天的答案，同学们答对了几题呢？如果错很多没有关系，听老师解释。好，我们看一下第一句哦。他说 ，An old man lived alone in the country。有一个老人独自住在哪里 ？In the country 不是说住在一个国家，这里指的是乡下。In the country 是住在乡下，不是 in the city。那还有一个字 alone， 同学们在写这个字的时候，经常会跟 along 搞混。Alone 是自己一个人单独 ，along 是沿着什么走 ？OK，He took a walk along the river。这里的 along 是 along，but he lived alone in the country 是 alone。好 ，He wanted to dig his tomato garden, but it was very difficult as the ground was hard。好，第一句的这里是说 He wanted to dig 是挖。注意一下 dig, dug, dug 它的删态是 dig, dug, dug 过去式是 dug OK 他想要挖什么呢 tomato garden 他们外国人都习惯在自己的院子或者后院或者前院种 tomato 番茄 OK 番茄是很好的水果但是记得不要生吃要煮熟了吃所以他们很习惯就自己种番茄种了番茄呢自己就拿来料理那他想种番茄但是 but it was very difficult 为什么很困难呢这里的 us 看到这里的 us 没有这里的 us 不是说跟什么什么一样这里是 because 的意思是因为什么呢 as the ground was very hard ground 是地很硬可能太久没种啦它就没办法松土 OK it was very difficult us the ground was hard 下一句 his only son Fred who used to help him was in prison 那偏偏呢他有一个得力的助手就是他的独生子叫 Fred 偏偏又现在人在监狱里面被抓去坐牢了那怎么办呢老人想了一想 The old man wrote a letter to his son and described his predicament 老人就写了一封信给他儿子啦就描述了他现在的困境好他想种可是又没力气松土好，至于他的信是怎么写的呢？我们休息一下之后再回来。他的信开始就说 Dear Fred 英文要写信就是 Dear 什么人对不对但是英文有一种信最好不要收到叫 Dear John Letter Dear John Letter 就是要跟某人分手的信所以千万不要收到 Dear John Letter 还有它不叫 John OK 他说 I'm feeling pretty bad Feeling pretty bad 就是我觉得很不好 How are you feeling? I'm feeling pretty bad 觉得不好 OK Because it looks like I won't be able to plant my tomato garden this year因为看起来 it looks like 就是整件事情 OK I won't be able to plant是种植它也可以当名词 OK 就是植物 plant my tomato garden this year 今年看起来我是不可能种番茄了为什么呢 I'm just getting too old to be digging up a garden plot 这里有一个片语 too OK 前面是 too 太老了以至于不能怎么样 She's too young to go to school 她年纪还太小还不能上学He is too old to dig up a garden plot 他年纪太大了他根本挖不动那个土 If you were here 如果你在这里啊 all my troubles would be over. 如果你在这里就好了。这里有一个假设语气 ，If you were here， 这个不是说如果你过去在这里，这个是说与现在事实相反。你现在不可能在这里，所以他说 If you were here， 如果你在这里就好了。OK，I know you would dig the plot for me。我知道你会帮我种这个plot， 就是那个土。OK， 你会帮我松这个土。Love Dad， 最后署名就是 love 什么人 Dad。A few days later, he received a letter from his son. 过了没几天呢，他收到他儿子的信了。Receive a letter from someone， 从谁那里收到信？好啦，他又开始说了。他说 ，Dear Dad， 亲爱的老爹。他的信很短哦，就几句话而已。For heaven's sake, don't dig up that garden。他说，看在老天爷的份上啊，你千万不要去动那个 garden。That's where I bury the bodies。他的信只有2句 ，Love Fred。OK， 好，就没有了，结束了。那我们接着看发生什么事情了呢？他的信写完了，我们看一下发生了什么事。At 4 a.m. the next morning， 第二天早上清晨4点钟 ，the FBI agents and local police arrived, dug up the entire area without finding any bodies。第二天凌晨4点。谁来了？来了 FBI 的 agents，OK，FBI 的探员、地方警察全来了，团团围住，把那个整个 garden 都翻遍了。结果什么尸体也没找到 ，OK， 结果他们没找到尸体，又把人家的地挖成那个样子，怎么办呢？ They apologized to the old man and left。他们就对老人道歉 ，apologize to someone，OK， 就是对什么人道歉。I owe you an apology， 就是我欠你一个道歉。我们通常会这样用 apology， 它的名词 ，OK，and left 就走了。That same day, the old man received another letter from his son。同一天哦，那个老人就收到另外一封儿子寄来的信。儿子说什么？他的信都很简短，但是都很有力。他说 ，Dear Dad, go ahead and plant the tomatoes now. That's the best I can do under the circumstances。他说：“老爹啊 ，Go ahead，Go ahead 就是去吧 ，Go ahead， 你现在可以种你的 tomato 了 ，OK，and plant the tomatoes now， 你现在可以种你的番茄了。That's the best I can do under the circumstances， 这是我在身陷囹圄当中能做最好的事了。什么意思呢？表示他在狱中所写的信是经过检查的。”所有的人都会去检查犯人写出去的信，他们一看到有尸体埋藏在那里，埋葬在那里，所以他们当然要去挖了，对不对？那一挖土就松了嘛，老爹就可以种番茄了，有没有很聪明呢 ？OK， 好，接下来我们要来看今天的 Culture Tips。
It might also explain why the father is lonely. Well, in a long, drawn-out way, in this story, the son was able to help his father. But it does make one wonder exactly what it was that he had done to cause the FBI to take such an interest in his letters. He did mention that he had buried bodies, so more than likely he was a convicted murderer, and the FBI was anxious to find his victims. Also interesting is just how smart the son is. Even though he was locked up in prison, he was able to help his father with his garden. A lot like a chess game, he was able to predict exactly how the FBI would act once they saw what he was writing in his letter to his father. He was even smart enough to know that they were reading his letters. It would be interesting to find out if he were actually sending regular letters or emails to his father. If he were sending emails, the FBI would have needed to intercept them and probably decode them. This would be very time-consuming and expensive. In this case, the FBI arrive at the father's house very early the morning after the father has read the letter. So if they did intercept an email, they found out what it said very quickly. If it was just a regular letter, it would have been fairly easy to simply open it at the jail before sending it out. It could have been read and a plan put into place to search that plot of land. Unfortunately, if the father didn't know anything about his son's crimes, that letter probably caused a tremendous amount of grief, or at the very least, a good amount of distress, having to put up with FBI men digging up his tomato garden. Can you imagine what the neighbors might have thought? And considering the mess I'm sure the FBI left with all that digging, the father will definitely think twice in the future before he asks his son for help again.
好，各位同学，接下来我们要来看 words in use。首先我们看第一题 ，His only son Fred, who used to help him, was in prison。这里有两个字 ，only son 是独生子，那 in prison 是坐牢 ，prison 是监狱 ，in prison， 所以你不要说 in the prison。in the prison 是说你去探望某人在监狱里面。可是如果你是身陷囹圄，犯了罪了，被关在里面的，就叫 in prison。那这个句子除了这两个字之外呢，我们要来看一下它的句型，因为它很多逗点，对不对 ？His only son, comma, Fred, comma, who used to help him, comma, was in prison. OK， 这些 comma 逗点逗开的呢，同学们都不要看，就变成了说 His only son was in prison。他的独生子在坐牢。那逗点加进去的这些呢 ，Fred, who used to help him， 这两个都是逗点逗开的，来修饰这个 only son。好，首先这个 only son 叫什么名字？叫 Fred。His name is not John, it's not Smith, it's Fred. Okay, his only son's name is Fred. 那这个 Fred 怎么样呢 ？Who used to help him， 以前都会帮助他的。OK， 因为他是独生子嘛，所以爸爸要做什么，这个儿子就责无旁贷。Who used to 看到这个句型就是过去很习惯做什么事情。比方说 I used to go to Taipei by train, but now I go to Taipei by the high-speed rail. 我以前去台北都坐火车，那现在呢都坐高铁。I used to be a student. 我以前曾经是一个学生 ，but now I am a professor.以前我是学生哦，现在我是大学教授哦，不一样了 ，OK？ 所以你看到这里很多逗点，下次看到这种看起来好像很复杂的，你就把逗点中间的东西遮起来，不要看，所以就会很简单咯，就会变成 his only son， 这是主词，动词在哪里 ？was， 这是 be 动词，怎么样 ？in prison， 对不对？这样是不是就很清楚了？那逗点逗开的都是来补充说明这个儿子。那这样也会帮助同学们的写作哦 ，OK？ 如果你要说 his only son， 这样同学们以后写作的时候也可以这样子，就不用拉拉杂杂讲了很长，对不对？你看逗点逗开，就可以一直补充说明这个人是怎么样。His only son, so we know a lot of information。从这个句子我们就可以知道很多的 information， 很多资讯，可是又不需要很多字来解释。你看就用逗点逗开 ，Fred。First of all, his name is Fred。And who used to help him, okay, was in prison. 这样清楚吗？好，我们接下来看第二句。The old man wrote a letter to his son and described his predicament. 老人呢，这个老人家写信给他的儿子，描述什么？描述我们今天要学的这个字 predicament, predicament 是一种窘境。一种困局 ，OK？ 老人就写了一封信给他的儿子，所以你看到这个句型，它是一个对等 ，and 我们用 and 来连接两个动词，有两个动词，哪两个？一个是他写信 ，wrote a letter to his son， 他信的内容写什么呢 ？Describe his predicament， 他是描述他的困境。他年纪这么大了，可是他又想种番茄，对不对？可是他又挖土挖不动。所以是不是进退两难呢？这是他的一种困局，一种状态，是一种很让你很为难的一种状态，我们叫 predicament，OK， 是一种不好的状态。好，接下来我们看下一句 ，For heaven's sake, don't dig up that garden。 这里有一个片语 for heaven's sake。sake 就for heaven's sake 就是说看在上帝的份上，看在老天爷的份上。sake 这个 sake 通常我们不会单独用，我们会用 for someone's sake， 为了什么人的缘故。I go to college for my mother's sake。我进大学是为了我妈妈，因为我妈妈希望我进大学。I take the test, I took the exam for my father's sake。我会来考这个试，是因为为了我爸爸。For someone's sake。sake 这个字是长音 ，OK？ 为了什么什么人的缘故，它不会单独用，这个 sake 不会忽然单独出现一个 sake， 它一定是在这个片语里面。我们在这个英文里面叫 collocation， 就是搭配词。好，那前面一定要用所有格。For God's sake, for heaven's sake， 看在老天爷的份上 ，Don't dig up that garden， 你千万不要去挖那个花园 ，OK？ 那例如在创世纪圣经里面，上帝有说 ，I will not again curse the ground anymore for man's sake。这个是在创世纪 Genesis 第2章在里面，上帝说，为了人类的缘故，我不会再咒诅这地 for man's sake。OK， 这个字，请同学们要记住，它是 sake 长音。好，下一句 ，That's where I bury the bodies。好，这里有2个字，第一个是 bury，B-U-R-Y 是它的原型，过去式去 y 加 i-e-d 是埋葬。埋葬什么呢 ？body。OK，body 这个字，请同学们注意一下。我们说 somebody、anybody want to go？ OK，somebody told me， 用在 anybody、somebody 的时候是活着的人，是某人 ，OK， 或者是任何人。Don't tell anybody my secret， 你千万不要告诉任何人我的秘密 ，OK？Anybody、somebody， 可是光单独一个 body 呢，指的是人的身体，对不对？但是他说的 That's where I bury the bodies 是尸体。如果 bodies 指的是死掉的人，就是尸体 ，OK？ 所以他说千万不要挖哦，因为那是我埋葬尸体的地方。我们看一下这一句的句型，他说 Don't dig up the garden. That's where，OK？ 我们看到 where 是一个关系副词，对不对？代表地方 ，That's where 就是指那个地方。后面怎么样呢 ？I bury the bodies 是我埋葬，我把那些人杀死之后，我埋在那里。That's where I bury the bodies。好，我们接着看下一句。At 4 a.m. the next morning, FBI agents and local police arrived.And dug up the entire area without finding any bodies。 这句的意思我们首先看一下，他说凌晨4点钟 FBI 的人跟地方警察就来了，他们把整片的花园全部挖遍了，结果根本没有找到半具尸体。好，那这里有3个字，我们来看一下。第一个是 FBI agents， 是指的是联邦调查局的探员。同学们有没有看过007啊？那个 James Bond，he is FBI agent，OK？Agent 这个字，同学们要学会用哦。比方说旅行社，我去阿拉斯加，我要去看极光，那我是透过我的旅行社安排的，你就可以说 I arranged the trips through my travel agent。OK，real estate agent 或者是这个中介 real estate 房地产的中介，很多卖房子的这种中介，对不对？也叫 agent。所以 FBI agent 在联邦调查局的人做的事很像警察，他们需要打击犯罪，可是他们不是警察，要记住哦，它叫 FBI agents。OK， 那刚才老师在念 FBI 前面的 THE 的时候，同学们有没有注意到，老师是念 the FBI， 老师不是念 the FBI， 为什么呢？母音前面我们要念 the， 可是同学会说 F 不是子音吗？为什么老师要念 the？ 注意一下 F 第一个音是 A 加上辅，那个 A 是母音，所以同学们念到它的定冠词的时候，请念 the，OK？The FBI agents， 好，这样清楚吗？那下一个字我们要教的是 local police。同学们觉得很奇怪， 地方警察不会只来一个人吧？你看 agent 加 s， 为什么这个 police 没有加 s？ 地方警察 local 就是当地的，为什么不是 polices？ 没有这个字 ，OK？Police 本身就是一个 collective noun， 它就是一个集合名词，就像 people 民族 police。Local police 就是地方警察，指的就是这一堆人，它本身就是复数的意思。OK， 那你如果说，那如果来一个警察怎么办呢？我要怎么表示这个是来一个或者来很多个？如果来了一个，你就说 A police officer came， 有一个 police officer， 有一个警官来了，这样知道吗？好，那下一个是一个形容词 entire，E-N-T-I-R-E 是形容词，指的是全部的 ，the entire world，the entire garden。又来了，老师前面的 the 是念 the。因为它是 en entire， 它是一个母音，所以前面的定冠词要念成 the， 跟 FBI agent 是一样的 the FBI agent the entire garden。OK， 我们看下一句 That's the best I could do under the circumstances。哦，这个是我在这种情况下能做的最好的办法了，能做的最好的就是这样子了。好，我们看一下有个片语circumstances， 那 under the circumstances，OK，circumstances 这个字呢是指情况 ，under the situation，under the circumstances， 有没有注意？它都用复数哈，它会配的是不是说 in the circumstance？ 我们说在什么什么情况，我们是用 under。好，同学们要记住这个片语是在这种情况下，什么情况？在我坐牢的这种情况下，所以 That's the best I could do under the circumstances。我在这种情况下能做的最好的就是这样了。OK， 我就是请那个 FBI 的来帮你挖啦。好，接下来我们要看今天 Be English 的解答。Be English， 我大学时认识我太太。A. I knew my wife in college. B. I met my wife in college. 今天的题目是我大学时认识我太太。很多人都是大学的时候认识他的配偶的，对不对？那认识我们这里有两个选项 ，A 是说 I knew my wife in college， B 是说 I met my wife in college。如果从中文的解释来看，很多同学就会选认识。认识的英文就是 know， I know him， 我认识他。那过去式就 knew， 很多同学会选 A，but unfortunately the answer is B. I met my wife in college. 那我们来看一下 meet 遇见跟 know 认识 ，OK， 这两个在英文上有什么不同呢？ Meet 指的是一段关系的起头 ，OK， 这个开始 meet 是说我跟他之间的关系并不密切。我第一次遇见他 ，OK， 认识他，因为中文的认识很含糊 ，OK， 或者比方说 ，Do you know Mr. Wu? Oh, well, we've met twice. I think I wouldn't say I know him. 如果有人问你，你认识吴先生吗？你就会说，我们见过2次，但是我不认为说 I wouldn't say I know him。从这个例子来看，就可以清楚看到 meet 跟 know 的差别。meet 是用在关系的起头 ，OK， 你之前不认识他，没看过他 ，OK，meet， I met him twice。而 know 呢是关系的形成，或者关系已经发展的不错了。所以你如果将这两个字混淆呢，会让人家误以为你想要吹嘘跟某人的关系哦。